All right, so through week 11, number one team I got Kansas City Chiefs, 7-2. The highest scoring team in the league, number one offense, number one passing team in the league. They got Patrick Mahomes, top 3 MVP candidate, and right now the biggest weakness for them is their secondary. The pass defense is not very good. Can they get enough pass rush to overcome that? But I don't know. They 7-2, and they number one right now. Ahead of Philly. Philly got their first loss last night, but I got them number 2. They're 8-1, and the reason they're number 2 is because they don't have Patrick Mahomes, and it's just it's the difference between Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts. But the defense is solid. The running game is good. Hurts make enough plays in playoff time. But right now, especially after last night, they're losing. It's only one loss, but they hadn't played since Thursday. Playing on Monday night at home to a bad offensive team with their backup quarterback. I mean, they couldn't get them off the field. But Eagles are number 2. Number three, I got Minnesota. Just went to Buffalo, went on the road. They 8-1, won 7 in a row. But they number 3. I mean, they should have lost to Detroit. They should have lost to the Commanders last week. So, I mean, they're playing a lot of close games. They're winning them, but some of these games, the ball is bouncing their way right now. But what happens when the ball doesn't bounce their way? Are they going to take some L's? Is it going to not happen in the playoffs? We'll see. But they're number 3 right now. Number 4 is Buffalo. Everybody, had Buffalo Super Bowl favorite beginning of the year. They lost 2 in a row. Josh Allen has really, I don't know how much his elbow was hurting, but, a lot of interceptions the last couple of weeks. And, offense, they have no running game other than him. That could be their downfall, but they're number 4. Number 5 is Miami, 7-3. Top of the AFC East. They got the great offense with Tua, Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle. They just traded for Jeff Wilson Jr. Their run game is at the bottom of the league, but they're number 4. Miami 5 actually. Number 6, Baltimore, 6-3, leading the division. They got Lamar Jackson. They got a lot of injuries, man. The injuries is really holding Baltimore back right now. Maybe they get the guys back. I think their secondary is a little overrated, not playing as well as it should be. But they're number 6. Number 7, Tennessee. They 6-3 in a weak division, but they got Derrick Henry. So, I mean, playoff time, they can just run the football on people, and they can be unstoppable at times. And if they get enough for Tannehill, the defense sometimes it's good, sometimes it ain't. But they number 7. Number 8, the New York Giants. They 7-2. I mean, that counts for something. They're 7-2. They win a lot of close games, beating a lot of bad teams, but they beating them. Saquon Barkley carrying them. Daniel Jones is doing just enough. The defense is great, but we'll see how far it carry them. But I got them at number 8. Number 9 is Dallas. Dallas they could be 9, they could be a top 5, honestly. If they can get Michael Gallup going, give them a deep threat down the field, get the ball to Tony Pollard more, not Ezekiel Elliott. The defense is great. It's just the offense. Can they get back on track and be more explosive? They're number 9. And number 10, I got the 49ers. I know they behind Seattle, but they beat Seattle by 20 early in the year. And with their defense rolling, they just got McCaffrey. The offense should get better. The big question there is Garoppolo, man. Can he make enough plays? Can he do enough? Will he throw the ball down the field for that team to be a Super Bowl contender? They could be top 5, top 3 if Garoppolo would, throw the ball down the field. But that's my power rankings for through week 11.